at all the greatest managers, who in your mind do you really still look up to? Because I would put you among the top of all time with everything that you've accomplished. So you're up there.
Well, thank you.
You've done, or in my mind, accomplished an astronomical amount in your career. But in your mind, who are the greatest managers of all time?
I mean, I don't think you can have that conversation without Bobby Heenan.
Oh, Bobby, Jesus Christ. I mean, that guy could work his ass off. He could work better than most of the boys.
Yes.
Timing, impeccable. Just incredible.
And could fill any role.
Any role. Where you can love him, you can hate him, you can make you laugh, and as soon as you got finished make you laugh, make you hate him again. The stuff that he did back and forth with Gorilla was just absolutely priceless.
Amazing. It's just an amazing talent. And it's a shame that Bobby Heenan never did something outside of the industry like Saturday Night Live, because he was so qualified for something like that.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Lou Albano in terms of someone who could generate a lot of heat. And I don't mean to speak ill of somebody, especially if they're gone, but if you watch what he did when then the baby faces got their hands on him, I kind of resent it now. Because I know the beating that I take when it's time for the baby face to blow it off. I mean, just what Punk and I did last year, and just with the kendo stick, he beat the living crap out of me every single night, and needed to, and the people needed to see that I was legitimately getting my ass kicked, because that's what they paid to see.
Right.
And Albano would just like the famous match that he had with Snuka in the Garden, and please, anybody watching this, go on YouTube and YouTube Lou Albano, Jimmy Snuka, Madison Square Garden. And I'm sure the WWE lawyers will have this taken down. So do it fast. Snuka comes in the ring. He hits Albano, who just shakes, literally takes the tape off his wrist, takes the blade, runs it across his forehead, as blatant as if, you know the old Memphis thing where, you hold open your tights and you put your hand down your pants.
To get the chain out.
You wrap the chain around your hand so that the guy in the highest cheap seat can see it. Yeah. That's what he did with the blade. Yeah. And then he feeds back to Snuka, who hits him. And Albano just goes, and then he takes out the blade again and just goes and zippers himself and takes 2 bumps in the match, and then takes a splash and rolls out and does the Albano walk back to the dressing room. Again, you asked me who the best is. I think Albano was great at what he does, what he did. The heat that he drew was just amazing to me back in the day. I wish he would have put the baby faces over more when it was time, because when Bobby Heenan put the baby faces over, my God, that man could take an ass kick.
He could take an ass whooping, he had egg on his face, he could be embarrassed, humiliated, and he gave it all back.
So, I look at those two, just as being the best of all time. I mean,